Hello everyone. So in yesterday's class, we have learned Newton's law of cooling. Yes, and I told some practical examples of Newton's law of cooling. Also, we have solved one problem. I hope whatever I have given questions for homework, you have solved. Okay, so let's start today's class. Today, the continuation of that is Newton's law of cooling. We are going to learn these cooling curves. What is this? Cooling curves. These cooling curves are nothing but graph plotted of temperature with respect to time. Yes, cooling curves mean nothing but what? Just graphical study we can say in different cases. So first one, I am taking first curve that is between log theta minus theta naught and time. So first one, curve between log theta minus theta naught and time t, or you just write time, no need of this. Curve between log theta minus theta naught and time, how it will be, let's see. Now yesterday we have learned here as d theta by dt, that is rate of cooling, yes or not? D theta by dt is directly proportional to theta minus theta naught. This is what we have learned in yesterday's class. Now what I am doing here, d theta by dt, adding one proportionality constant here, so this is k, and theta minus theta naught, right? What I did, I have added one proportionality constant. Now this theta minus theta naught I am transferring here and dt that side. What I am getting, let's see. But you know, here we are taking what? Minus sign for what? Rate of loss of heat or rate of cooling we can say. So I am keeping minus sign like that only. So let's see what we are getting next. Now this theta minus theta naught to transfer here, minus d theta by theta minus theta naught is equal to k into dt. Let's transfer this minus sign also here. So I am getting like this, d theta divided by theta minus theta naught is equal to minus k dt. Now taking integration, or just I am writing integrating, by integrating. See, this side integration of d theta divided by theta minus theta naught, this is equal to integration of minus k dt. So first of all, if you don't know, let me write two rules of integration. Integration of x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1. Wait, I will write this side, I want more space. So if you don't know, you can see here I'm giving you some formulas. Integration basic formulas which we are going to use now, that only I am giving. So whenever other formulas will come, that time we will see again. So see first one, integration of k dx is equal to, k is what? Constant. Yes or not? So k into integration of dx, which is equal to kx plus c, where k is constant. Got it? And c is integration constant. C is what? Integration constant. Second formula, integration of x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus this c. And one more formula which we are going to use here, that is third one, integration of 1 by x dx is equal to log x plus c. Okay, these formulas you keep it in mind for the time being. Understand? Okay, so these formulas, if you don't know also, you can see here how it is. Yes, note down this and let's move ahead. Next, now what I have written here, see, integration of d theta divided by theta minus theta naught is equal to minus integration of k into dt. So here you see, this is theta minus theta naught is like x and d theta is dx. So I am getting like this log e theta minus theta naught. What I am getting? Log e theta minus theta naught is equal to minus k, and this is k dx. K dx is nothing but what? Kx plus. So here it is t. Therefore I am writing t. If dt is there, t. If dx is there, x. Yaad rakho. And this is c. So I got like this. Yes or not? Right? And now see, if I will plot the graph of these things, of this equation, let me plot the graph. If I am plotting the graph of this, you can see here how you are getting these equations. In mathematics you might have learned this, I think in straight lines and something like that. In that you will get like this graphs. So if I will plot the graph, I am getting graph nature like this with negative slope. So here it is what? On y-axis log e theta minus theta naught on this, and obviously here it is what? Time, that is t on the x-axis. So what is this? Nature is what for this equation? Straight line with negative slope. Straight line with negative slope. Okay, this is just for studying the cooling curves. If like this function is there, then your graph will be like this. So your log e theta minus theta naught versus time graph will come like this with negative slope. Next one. Next one. This first one, curve between log theta minus theta naught and time. Second one, curve between temperature of body and time. Curve between temperature of body and time. How it will come? We are just studying. If you will keep the values for this, you will get like this graph only. So they will give in the problem if they want. They will just ask you to find the curve, or they will give options, and from that you have to choose the curve of that particular equation. So this is second graph which we are going to learn now, and that is curve between temperature of body and time. So now see here what I am doing. In this, if this integration constant is I am keeping log e of a, I am substituting this value, then what you are getting, see, log e theta minus theta naught is equal to minus kt plus log e of a. Now transfer this term here. So what you are getting, log e of theta minus theta naught minus log e of a is equal to minus kt. Now you know formula, log a minus log b is equal to what? Log of a by b. Therefore, what I am getting here, you see, for these two terms, can I write like this? Log of e theta minus theta naught divided by a is equal to minus kt. Taking exponential means cancelling this log e. So you are getting this as a theta minus theta naught by a, which is equal to e power minus kt. So when you want to eliminate this log e, you have to take here exponential, that is e power minus kt. Understood? So note down this. And so therefore next is, I can write like this, theta minus theta naught is equal to a into e power minus k. So if I am plotting the graph now, right, if I am plotting the graph, how I am getting the graph for this exponential function is, something like this. Okay, like this curve you will get. Okay, like this. So on this y-axis, what I am taking, the temperature, that is theta, and at which it will start becoming constant, that is horizontal exactly to this x-axis, that is your surrounding temperature, because below this it is not cooling very fast. Yes or not? So here what it indicates, temperature increases or decreases, है ना, not increases. So temperature decreases exponentially with time. This is what another curve. Next one, next curve, Third one, curve between rate of cooling and body temperature. What is that? Curve between rate of cooling and body temperature. Now how it will be? Let's see the nature of this graph. We know rate of cooling is directly proportional to theta minus theta naught, and therefore R is equal to K into theta minus theta naught. You know this है ना, यहाँ पे माइनस साइन नहीं है because it is rate of cooling. Clear? So here so that is R is equal to K theta minus K theta. So how we will get the graph here for this one? You are getting something like this graph. Which cuts the intercept like this. So why it is cutting here? Because this is K theta naught value, है ना? Minus K theta naught, right or not? And this is here R. And in this, on this axis, theta is the temperature. So this is straight line cuts y axis at minus K theta, है ना? Yes or not? Like this. This is x intercept, y intercept, we can say at minus K theta. R axis at माइनस के थीटा नॉट, है ना? यहाँ पे कट करेगा ये एक्सिस, जो कि मींस दिस स्ट्रेट लाइन विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर एक्चुअली. गॉट इट? नेक्स्ट कर्व हाउ वी विल गेट, लेट्स सी. नोट डाउन फर्स्ट दिस. These are nothing but just the graph plotted. So if in the exam they are asking how will be the graph rate of cooling versus theta, you will be saying like this. If it is change in temperature versus temperature time, then it is exponential. And one more case, that is fourth one. Rate of cooling and temperature difference. This is very simple, है ना? Temperature difference. That is what it is saying. R is directly proportional to theta minus theta naught, and that is R is equal to what? K into theta minus theta naught. As R is directly proportional to temperature difference, what type of graph you will get? You can guess yourself. Straight line which is passing through the origin. Yes. because it is directly proportional. So therefore, the graph of this you will get, if I am taking this r and here I am taking temperature difference theta minus theta naught, then how you are getting graph? You are getting like this, which is a straight line, like directly proportional. Yes, right. So this is a straight line passing through origin. Straight line passing through origin. This is what the graphs we can see. Right? Okay. Next. Let's move ahead. This is origin. You can write in every graph origin. This is O. Here also O. And in previous graph also you write down O. Okay. Right? So note down this. Yes, finished. Okay. Let's move ahead. Next. Next topic, that is distribution of energy in the spectrum of black body. Distribution of energy in the spectrum of black body. In the spectrum of black body. Right. So see here, what is the point about this spectrum of a black body? So perfectly black body, perfectly black body emits radiation of all possible wavelengths. Keep it in mind. Radiation of all possible wavelengths. If perfectly black body is there, it will emit radiation of all particular colors, we can say, all possible wavelengths. Next, so first point observed by scientists, according to scientists, that is first point. At a given temperature, energy is not uniformly distributed along different wavelengths. Energy is not distributed uniformly. Okay, is not uniformly distributed. Not uniformly distributed among different wavelengths. So what is this? Let's see with one graph. This is all about the study. Okay, you will say, sir, what is this, sir? Energy not uniformly distributed along among different wavelengths. Then at what particular wavelength is it maximum or something like that? Let's see with that small graph. So I'm plotting a graph. See here, very small one, easy to understand. You will see this graph, you will understand what actually happening in the black body radiations. Like this graph you will get, and this point is there now. At this point, this is what maximum energy. This is graph energy versus lambda m, है ना? Lambda. So this is what lambda maximum or energy maximum. Yes. So second point I am writing here. At a given temperature, why I am telling you this, so that you will understand Wien's displacement law. That's why I am telling this graph. At a given temperature, intensity of heat radiation, intensity of heat radiation increases with wavelength, increases with wavelength, increases with wavelength, reaches a maximum, reaches a maximum at a particular wavelength, and with further increase wavelength decreases. See in the graph, ये देखो, can you see here? Listen, see the graph. See, this is increasing, 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 increasing till this point, right? So that's why here it is written, at a given temperature, intensity of heat radiation increases with wavelength reaches a maximum. So wavelength reaches here maximum, so energy also increasing, or intensity of heat radiation we can say. So at a particular wavelength and with further increase in wavelength, it starts decreasing. See in the graph. Here it starts again decreasing like this. Can you see this graph? Yes. Like this it starts decreasing. Got it? So what is the next point? First note down this. So next point you can write. So for all wavelengths, an increase in temperature causes an increase in intensity. Okay. Whatever the wavelength is, there will be increase in intensity. And so see here, the which point is very important here. The energy E, maximum, okay, you can see in the graph, emitted corresponding to the wavelength of maximum emission lambda increases with fifth power of the absolute temperature. This is very important, okay, of the black body. That is, E maximum is dial proportional to T power 5. Clear? You keep it in mind. It is dial proportional to fifth power of absolute temperature. Whenever they are asking problem, you can use this formula. Next one. Note down this. Okay, next one is very important, that is Wien's displacement law. What is that? Wien's displacement law. So what is according to this law? Let's see what is the statement of this winds displacement law. The product of wavelength product of wavelength corresponding to maximum intensity corresponding to maximum intensity of radiation and temperature of body in Kelvin. Always keep it in mind. Temperature of body you should take in Kelvin is constant. That's it. On this law, you are getting 2-mark question also. Keep it in mind. That is what lambda m into T is equal to constant. Yes, lambda m into T is equal to constant. Lambda m into T is equal to constant. That is equal to B, where B is what? B is equal to 2.89 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter Kelvin. And what is this B is called? B is called Wiens constant. What is this B is? Wiens constant. So why to learn this law? To measure the temperature of any star. Let's see ahead. Let's note down this. We will solve problem also on this. First note down. Okay, next. Now, why we are calling it as a displacement law? Why to call displacement law? Okay. So as the temperature of body increases, as the temperature of body increases, the wavelength at which the spectral intensity the wavelength at which the spectral intensity is maximum shifts towards left. Therefore, this law is also called Wiens displacement law. Okay, understood why we are calling it as a displacement law, right? Wiens displacement law. So many times they are asking this graph for you. So keep it in mind, this one, this graph, how the radiation and wavelength in case of this black body increases. So see how it will be. Lambda 3, lambda 2, lambda 1. This is all maximum wavelengths, okay? And this is temperature T3, this is for T2, and this is for T1, right? So here you can see T3 is greater than, T2 is greater than T1, and here obviously E lambda. This graph they are asking so many times, so you can just keep it in mind. And here lambda maximum for 3 is less than lambda maximum for 2 is less than lambda maximum for 1. Means this will be greater, hai na? Lambda m3 is less than lambda m2 is less than lambda m1, and here it is greater. Ulta, reverse hai. Temperature is more, lambda is less, and lambda is less, temperature is more. Because see, in the Wien's displacement law, if this we are taking, then P is equal to B by lambda m, and this is constant, so this is inversely proportional, hai na? Lambda maximum is inversely proportional to temperature, so that's why you are getting like that. Understood? Got it? And next one, note down for this. Next one, used in astrophysics. This law is used in astrophysics for what? By analysis of radiations coming from a distant star by finding lambda maximum the temperature of star temperature of star is determined. कैसे determine करेंगे? T is equal to what? B by lambda m. Got it? This is what very important application of this Wien's displacement law. Clear? Understood? Okay. Next, let's solve one small problem. Very easy. You can do yourself also. Very small problem. if a black body is radiating, if the black body is radiating at T is equal to 1650 Kelvin, at what wavelength, at what wavelength is the intensity maximum? Can you do it? I hope you can do it. Yes or not? And given I am writing B. B is equal to what? 2 into or 2.9, you take 2.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter Kelvin. Okay, can you do? Yes, try yourself. Shall I give hint? Hint is what? Very simple. Lambda m into T is equal to B. And what you have to find? Lambda m. Lambda m is equal to question mark, and I am giving answer also. Answer is how much? 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Check karo. Okay, I hope you will solve this. Do it yourself. B you have, T you have, just substitute. Very easy. Chinna pillalu vastu alpenli be ante. Do it. Okay, so let's stop here for today and bye. Enjoy the day.